Welcome to the Urban Cowgirl Show.
Today's our session where we're going to actually aim to move with the harness pole between Eve and Sadie. They've been standing there with the harness pole, both on the ground, both up off the ground. Everett has been at the front of the harness pole when they've walked in. So we hope that they won't consider him a predator. We're going to bring Sadie on the left side and Evie on the right side as usual. And then as soon as they start walking in, I'm going to tell them I'm here by talking to them. And I'm not going to hesitate for a long time. I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to pick it up like this. Now, if we can keep them next to each other in the harness, with the harness pole between them, we're going to step a few steps forward. That's our tiny baby step today that we want to accomplish. If we don't get to it, you'll see that we didn't, and we'll have to reevaluate. We on purpose have faced the harness pole towards the wall, but we are a couple horse lengths from the wall so that we can go forward. And then Everett, if I say down, then we're going to quietly put it down, and Angela will move Sadie out to the Ha side, the left, and Kyle will move Eve out to the G side, to the right. And that'll be our first attempt at actually moving with this harness pole, hoping that we've desensitized them to it enough that they won't spook by it. Maybe our next session we'll actually try to hook the front to their collars and do the same thing with somebody like Everett there, just in case we're having problems. But okay, so this goes down, and you keep yours up, and you guys walk in. I'm going to let you walk around me. I've got an arm extension if I need it. Walk in as we have in the past.
Step up.
Sadie, step up.
Look where you're going, to the wall. Let them step over.
Oh.
Good. Evie,
Oh.
Okay, come on around. See, Evie touched the white PVC and made a noise. So Sadie got a little bit upset. Noise is an obstacle, just as well as seeing something is an obstacle. So again.
Oh.
Let's go, girls. That's okay, girls.
Sadie.
That's okay, girls. Whoa. Sadie, you can stay. You can stay. Let Angela go back around. Try to stop her before you get to the front. Okay, Evie seems to be fine on just standing there. And I'm going to put this arm extension down so it's not in my way, but close by in case I need it. Now, as soon as Angela gets in there, I'm going to lift up the back, and if they stand for a few seconds, we're going to step forward.
Sadie.
Stop a little sooner than you did before. Whoa!
Whoa. Over. Over. Sadie.
We're not getting a good over. Come back around, but don't go as far back this time.
Okay.
We're still working on getting those hips over with the over command. I'm actually waiting for the reins, so that's a perfect kind of exercise to do in my square pen. It just hasn't rained at all this winter to speak of.
Steady.
Whoa!
Oh.
Whoa! Good.
Good girl.
Whoa! Good. I'm going to pick it up. It's all right. It's all right.
Good girl.
Let Sadie investigate.
Easy.
She's still not ready to leave that hip over there. Eve is fine. I'm going to put my end down again. Angela, go back around.
Up.
Repetition. Hundreds of times if you have to. Repetition will give them confidence that they're not going to be attacked by all these people and all these things. This time, as soon as Angela gets in there, I'm going to pick it up.
Steady. Oh.
Whoa!
Oh.
She still keeps her hip out. But you know what? Let's do this. I told you we want to see how it goes. Everett, you and I are going to step up 3 steps. And Kyle will try to get Eve to go with, and Angela will try to get Sadie to go with, so that they'll realize that this thing moves. Okay, Everett, I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, and then we'll go 3 steps. 1, 2, 3, step up.
Step up.
Step up. Step up. Whoa. Okay, go around, Angela.
You stop. You stopped before this one stopped, so
Touch.
you should have been
Everett's telling me I stopped before Eve stopped.
right.
So she went forward. Okay, let's go back in position.
Not in the right position.
Okay, so now I was really watching Sadie because she's my challenge today. Yeah, go around again. Let Sadie stand there.
Oh. Up.
Step up.
It's all right, Sadie. Watch, I'm going to try to be big here.
Easy.
Whoa.
Oh.
You do not remove the pressure until you get the right answer. So we're going to continue to ask her to do it.
Pause.
When she does it properly, I'll put my stick down. I'm being big.
Steady.
Oh, whoa. Visual black. Being big. It's all right.
Girl, Sadie.
It's all right. It's all right. Let her
Good
investigate.
girl. Easy. Easy.
It's all right. It's all right. Quietly lift.
Girl.
And Everett, 3 steps on 3. 1, 2, 3. 1,
Step up.
2, 3.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, we got the hoe from Eve. Let's put it down, Everett. We got the hoe from Eve. We didn't get the hoe from Sadie. That doesn't surprise me at all. Eve is not afraid of all of this. Sadie doesn't want to give us 4 feet in concrete, which is what we call a good hoe, whether in saddle or in harness. So let's just get her back in.
Oh. Oh.
Good. 4 feet in concrete, standing there. We've got to do this over and over and over again, and we'll show you in one of these sessions soon where Everett and I can be moving the harness pole 3 steps forward, and Sadie and Eve will move in parallel 3 steps forward, because that's what we need if we're going to have pulling and farming with Sadie and Eve using our harness pole and ultimately our 4-cart pole. Here's how we're going to practice. Oh, whoa, whoa. Good, good.
Whoa.
Evie touched it, so Sadie got upset. Go back around. You can leave Eve there.
Step up.
I'm putting this right in front of her left eyeball, so she realizes there is a place to stop.
Over.
Be big. Whoa. Good. Pressure goes down when we get the right answer. She'll realize with enough repetition that all I have to do is stop here and all of these things go away. So, okay, that's the way we'll get the right answer. And this was a postscript just to show you how we're going to have to practice between sessions now without camera. We're doing some stop exercises today with Sadie. One of them is based on trotting out, giving her an idea that we're soon going to ask her to stop, and then asking her to stop at the trot when she's not thinking about getting scared about anything. And the other is going to be based on reverse psychology. Chris Cox has a recent program on RFD TV about teaching a horse that's in the roping box that always wants to dance around and won't stand, which we have problems with Sadie. Here in this harness pole, he teaches the horse to choose to stand, because whenever there's any indication that that horse is going to start dancing around, the rider gives him the cues to disengage the hind end and move the hips around and around and around. And then finally, when the rider says, okay, you don't have to do that anymore, the horse is happy to stand. And that's what we call reverse psychology training. Okay, so now we're going to do the trot. And then we're going to maybe even just trot into the harness pole. We've got Eve harnessed up here. We're ready to go. We want Sadie to realize that when she's in the harness pole, it's much easier just to stand. Okay, and I'm going to help Angela stop too.
Step up.
And trot.
And trot.
Whenever you're ready, you say steady.
Steady. Ho.
Ho! Ho! Back! 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 Okay, again.
Sadie. Step up. And trot.
Sadie's not a goey horse, but she'll get the idea here what this exercise is all about.
Steady.
Ho! Ho! Back! 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 Good. Again.
Step up. And trot. Steady.
Ho! Ho! Back! 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 Good. One more time. Do a different pattern this time.
Okay. Step up. And trot.
Just make sure when you're doing this, you're not in front of the horse in case they get spooked.
Steady.
Ho! Back! 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 Okay, she's licking her lips. She's getting to understand what the right answer is. Okay, now we're going to use reverse psychology. We're going to walk her into, we're not even putting Eve there yet. Walk her into the harness pole, like we always have in the past. And if she starts dancing around her or pushing her hips out, we're going to make her trot around and come back in. Trot her in if you can. That way they're not thinking about getting spooked. Stop her now. Whoa! Whoa! Back! 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 Good. Good. Let her stand for a minute. Let her understand that she gets to rest when she's not dancing around. Okay, take her out and trot her back in. And I'm going to help you this time by standing right here and asking her to ho when you get in. And ask her when you're just approaching the back of the harness pole.
Steady.
Ho! Ho! Her hips out, but she's standing, not 4 feet in concrete, but not dancing around. Again, out. You can try it right now. Come in this side this time. Doesn't always have to be the same side.
Steady.
Ho! Good. She's paying more attention to me. She's saying, okay, now what? Back out. And again, on this side. As a matter of fact, I was thinking of putting Evie on this side. Back. 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 Good. She's paying a whole lot more attention today. Bring her in on the west side. Whoa! Good. Okay, Aaron, can you bring Evie? You're going to be on this side. Yeah, on the east side. Eventually, we're going to ask these two horses to position themselves in the harness pole by having one of them, probably Eve, step over the pole. And the other one just inch their way in to position. Ooh. Good. Woo. Stand. Let's stand. And Sadie says, oh, good. Good girl. Can you leave the camera there, Scott? And come and lift the front. Let's see if she'll stand. If she will, I'm going to go and lift the back. say, all right, it's all right. If she won't stand, she's going to go out and have to work again. Yeah, not too slow. Otherwise, they think, oh, there's something really freaky about this. Good, good. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. All right, let's step 3 steps forward, you guys. You go backwards, okay? Angela, step up. 1, 2, 3, and a ho. Look at that hip. Look at that hip. Let's go down. Angela, go running out again. I'm going to get my arm extensions here. This time, Eve is standing here. Let's see what Sadie says about coming into position. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Scott. It's all right. It's all right. I'm talking to them. I'm letting them know there's nothing unusual here. We've done this before. It's not going to be a scary thing. Up we go, not real slow. Step forward. 3 steps. Step up. 1, 2, 3. Whoa. And put it down. The hip is out. Scott, you want to go get that? The hip is out, but the presence, the attention is there. So we've made a tiny baby step improvement, and these exercises are going to precede this task of getting them to stand in the harness pole, eventually hooking up the harness pole to their collars and stepping forward. We think that Sadie is going to be much less likely to give us the wrong answer if every time she does, she's going to be asked to work, because mostly what horses want to do is hang out. And that's all for today. Sonia Sokolow, the Urban Cowgirl. We're doing some more practice sessions with Sadie. Notice we didn't even bother to harness her up. She's been really good about allowing us to put the britchin on. What we're doing is trying to get that stop. Okay, use your left hand extension by touching her while you're moving. Touch her now with the left hand extension and trot.
Steady. Oh.
Okay, we've got the front of the harness pole up on a crate, and why don't you haw out now?
Step up, hop.
We just don't have enough team members today to do much more than this, but you know, it's a nice day. Sadie needs the practice. We want to be able to. Oh, there you go. Now you got the trot. Sadie's not a real go-y horse. She just has to know when we're asking for a little bit more goiness. Good. Okay. We want her to watch where her feet are. We even make noise sometimes. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's let her stand there. Gosh, I'm anxious now to get them both harnessed up and bring Eve out. I didn't know whether or not we were going to get it today. So I brought some more tools just in case we wanted to use them. This is a metal cavesson. And it provides a little bit more message when you're asking for a hoe, because needless to say, that aluminum cavesson on her nose would be felt more readily than would be the strands of nylon across her nose with the Monty Roberts. You weren't even using that though today, right? That's good. And then Angela has an old lunge whip that kind of short, not real obvious in color. So I brought one of these sticks, which is like a Pirelli stick, but a lot of the trainers use them now. More obvious in color, has a longer, more obvious tail to use. Would have been easier for Angela to touch Sadie. As a matter of fact, I'm going to ask you to do it one more time. So you're going to haw out, and you're going to use this arm extension. And what I want you to do, Angela, is as you're leading her, if she's not giving you the trot, you kind of do, touch her. She'll say, where's that coming from? She'll give you more attention. She'll be using the thinking side of her brain, as they say in the natural horsemanship training world.
And drop.
There you go. That made a difference. We're doing random patterns, coming in on random sides, just trying to keep her interest. She'll be coming around the other building, the other side of the building in a moment. There she goes. Now, as you come up to it, just walk her as you approach.
Oh. Slow, steady.
Okay, now go back around. Because we don't want them trotting into the harness pole. Under normal circumstances, you're going to want a straight path in. Keep going around. Go around and go a little farther back. And remember to look toward the wall behind me, or look toward the camera. Don't look down at where you're trying to go. Look beyond where you're trying to go. She will know. She will read your body language.
Steady. Oh.
Beautiful. All 4 feet. In concrete, as Erin Ralston always says. Standing there with beautiful body language. She said, oh, I guess if I just do this right, you won't make me work. You won't make me trot. And so she knows by removal of the pressure that she's given us the right answer. Our next session, we did so well with Sadie last time all by herself that we're going to try it with Eve in position. And let's go. Sadie is lethargic today. It's sunny, it's warm. But we did trot around with her.
Steady.
Oh.
Good girl, Eve.
Now, will Eve being there cause a problem? My cameraman's going to come and hold the front up. I want to make sure that Sadie not only walks in and places her 4 feet in a good stop, but lets us pick up the harness pole without throwing her hip out. All right, girls. Okay, everyone pick yours up. Did she go out?
Yep.
Okay, you see, this is asking more than what we asked last time because we didn't have anybody to pick it up. Pick it up and let her walk in. So that's done ahead of time. At
My
about
presence.
32 inches. Yeah,
It wasn't time to start picking up.
right, it might be. It's just your presence. We'll see.
Oh.
Good. It's all right. Let me have this in case I need it.
Please.
It's all right. I'm going to make nice here on her hip. Say, here, there's something here. It's a wall, it's a stick, it's an arm extension. I'm not seeing stress. She hasn't pushed her hip out yet. She's trying to think about it now. I'm putting the arm extension on her left hip again. I'm going to kind of sneak down here.
Girl, Sadie.
It's all right.
Girl.
Beautiful. She left her hip in. That's wonderful. Okay, now do I want to put it down or do we want to walk forward? There goes the hip. Oh, shoot. All right, down we go. We'll get it. We'll get it with repetition. We'll show you.
Step up.
Angela actually was quite amazed the last time we worked with Sadie, how calm she was, how responsive she was, how she was giving us the right answers. We just didn't have enough people here to go to the next step, which was what we're trying to do now. Pick it up, Everett, so she walks in.
Steady. Oh.
It's all right. Already she's
Steady.
pushing her hip out. Okay, let me see if I can rhythmically ask her to push it in. Whoop.
Girl.
Good. Good. She's not quite parallel. I'm going to ask again. Over, 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 over. Beautiful. Yes. Small steps are good. See if she'll let me pick it up. It's all right, Sadie. It's all right. Angela, a little tug. Yeah, not a pull, but a tug to say, no forward motion. Out comes her hip again. Nah, she's moving it back. She said, no, I better move it back in. Over, over. Keep tugging her so she stays back.
Back.
Over,
Back.
over. All right, come on out and in.
The puck.
A little bit of confusion.
Doctor?
It's not fear. It's stress, lack of confidence. Try to get a little bit more energy out of her.
Steady.
Oh. Whoa. Good girl. Her ears are back. I'm watching. Is she listening? Yes, she is. Her ears are back. That's not a message of meanness. That's just, well, what are they going to ask me to do next? She's being left brain. She's thinking about it. It's all right. It's all right.
Sadie.
I'm going to touch her left hip. Let her know that this wall is here. This arm extension is here. It's all right. Gonna lift it up. It's all right. And if she moves forward, you just tug her a little bit. 1, 2, and up. It's all right.
Good girl, Sadie.
It's all right. And I'm gonna leave it at that today. She's investigating it. She's standing still, 4 feet in concrete. Let's go down, Everett. 1, 2, 3, and down. Good, Sadie. I'm gonna make nice with my tool. Good girl. Good girl. And we'll say that if we can repeat this again next time, if we have at least 4 people, then the next step would be to step forward 2 or 3 steps. And then after that, if she'll stay parallel, if the 2 horses will lead in pairs around the training harness pole, well, then we're ready to put on their collars and see if we can put the training harness pole on their collars. And eventually, the back of the training harness pole will be on something too, because we're planning on building a forecart sometime this year. And that's all for today. Sonia Sokolow.
See more at www.urbancowgirlchannel.com.